The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now Dalton. Over the middle to Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw Dalton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd down. A shot here for Dalton. It's caught on the right side at Smith. He had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle to leave him about a yard or so short. And on 4th down on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. Leading them out, it's the 3rd year out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
How about this for perspective about what Herbert has done this season? The last time the Chargers were in the Super Bowl, he hadn't even been born yet. Now in only his 3rd season, the kid from Oregon has taken the Chargers over the hump and into Super Bowl Sunday.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. And the gun. Herbert. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Herbert back to the air. Got it over the middle. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Off the play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert. And this is called first catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll have it past midfield, almost at the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Herbert gets this into the hands of Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are
right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well.
Well, because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running and picking up a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it.
By Marshawn Lattimore. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So the holding call on offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession.
Taking the football on the INT. Kamara up the middle. Nice move at the 5.
And take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Dalton up, play action. Drops this off to Kamara in the backfield.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. It makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Here's Kamara, try to run for it.
He's going to have the 1st down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. One quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25. 2 yards, good enough first. And out of the air, Dalton. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down. Dalton. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring it down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. The gun. Dalton looks to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 4. Getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's Blake Gillikin now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. On the return, Carter. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Herbert on 1st down now. That was incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To the air again, Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now with it, looking to pass. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going...
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
This is a touchdown pass. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Dalton. Johnson's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. On 1st and 10,
here's Andy Dalton.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Dalton saying, let's get going here, guys, as he rallies them to get set. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky
Country. Already speed
out
there.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, it's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Again, Herbert He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've come upon one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Play action. It's Herbert. Give him another one right back to Allen. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. So Dalton now. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Passing, it's Dalton. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Dalton. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson from 6 yards away. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Charger drive to get going. We got a brand new ball game all evening
after that touchdown.
So every
drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. But to be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Going deep here for Allen. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete,
but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he'll down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl.
Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our
tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on touchback.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super
Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the fourth. A pivotal moment in this football game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The catch and run
there, good for 16 on the first. Dalton here from the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Dalton. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, Paul, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw here, Dalton. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He'll get it inside the 20. And they will eventually eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyler Davidson fighting through and earning the sack. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here's Dalton. He'll get this to his running back, Benjamin. And he is out of bounds here. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted on that play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do him much good. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this 4th quarter. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good.
There again, just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Herbert now. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing, Herbert. It's Williams up the edge. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. An extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kicking on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook.
Johnson off to hook 3. Football's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And this defense has broken
as they return it to the house for 6. And what we just saw, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. The point after is good.
And the lead now up to 14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Dalton. It's complete. Kamara. He's going to get almost to the 30 before going out. This drive starting off
on the right foot. 18 yards.
Near the 40
now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Dalton. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Dalton. Olave over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. It's do or die for Dalton. And that will be incomplete.
As time has run out on this football game. And the Bolts have done it. The Los Angeles Chargers are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
The Super Bowl champs, the Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a
wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.